We are in the bottom left of Zell Nagra Fortress. It is the one and only from TeamLiquid.net. It is...
the Kid Hop.
All right, I'm back, Artosis.
Welcome back, Tasteless.
We're getting it fixed. Sorry about the guys, we got a new soundbox thing here, so... you know, the...
technical term for it.
Extra room here.
The incredible Huck, I like that.
Oh, that's actually some good artwork, too.
Yeah, it is. Looks just like him.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got a lot of foreigners here to cheer on Huck. And up here, in the top left, we have the Terran going to the NASL Finals with myself and Tasteless this weekend.
We're over here. She saw us. She was looking at the waterfall, but we are far more interesting.
Yeah. Waterfall is just waterfall.
Look at the TSL shirt has eyes on it. It's like an owl. You know, it's got like different eyes. Little spots make it look like it's got eyes, so it's looking at you somewhere else.
Tasteless, you're a hoot.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, the bad jokes never end here.
All right. Well, Tasteless, I'm glad you're back because you're my friend. I'm sad because the time of Tastosis has returned. The time of Artosis raising himself on a pedestal and having crazy rants alone is gone.
The GSL is mine. Oh, we love you too.
Oh.
Well,
Everyone cheering on Huck today. I heard that on the Korean websites, the Korean forums, like 92% or something said Huck would win this. It's like something totally insane.
It's like the next sign we need to see is like alive on a crucifix. It's like, geez, guys, show the guy some support, man. He's a good player. No, to be honest, I'm kind of rooting for Huck.
Yeah. Well, you know, Huck's our buddy. I like Alive, though. He's a very good player. Got a second in that NASL qualifier and thus took the spot of Strelok. Really excited, by the way, about NASL. All of you tune in this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, come down there, say hi to us. Free high fives.
Free high fives for everybody.
$3 hugs, that's a discount.
Guess what's happening, Tasteless?
We have a Macarax.
We do have a Macarax.
You know, I'm actually surprised how much we see the Macarax to this day.
Dude.
We talked about how it was bad, and now
legendary.
everybody does it. And,
well,
you know, he changed the game.
The first, like, 15 games of the Macarax.
Well, they're on the side of the ramp. They're on the side of the ramp.
Just
you can
scout
see
them. Oh, God. It was funny. Anyways, there's the reactor. He's walled in with that. And Huck does not know. As I said, Huck is showing off by not scouting until his first stalker, which is a very late scout. So,
well, it's actually good at times.
You know,
you get a lot of minerals.
You do get extra minerals. But
if you have a build that's basically well-rounded and you're doing it like this, you're basically safe. You don't need to send the probe out. You're going to do the same thing generally no matter what. There were a couple builds like this in late Protoss vs. Terran, Starcraft 1, 2.
Yeah, I mean, you can skip
Oh, wow, but I wouldn't expect him to do this.
Gosh.
Okay.
Well, I guess that this is part of the reason why I didn't want to scout too quickly. But does not have any idea what Alive is doing here. He's getting concussive shells, and it's a 1-gate expand against a 2 barracks with Macarax. So, into a second gas and a factory. If there's any build that should beat what Huck is doing, it is in fact this build. So I am actually, everyone cross your fingers for Huck if you're cheering for Huck. If you're cheering for Alive.
To be totally honest, I don't think Huck has a snowball's chance at stopping this attack unless Alive doesn't catch on to what Huck's doing and sort of walks away like some Terrans do when they get halfway across the map.
Well, even without a snowball's chance, Tasteless. We will have to see. He sees the Marauder. He kind of figures out what's going on. He may want to cancel that next to gets away. Just gets away. Has to keep running with that Stalker now. Has plenty of sentries up his ramp. The warp gate is just about to finish. He may not cancel. He may try to keep that.
Ooh.
And it scares me. It scares me, Tasteless. I don't know if he can. He's bringing probes. Yeah, he's not going to cancel that. Well, it's too late now anyways.
So many sentries.
Yeah, he's got 5 sentries at the moment. He actually has to do this completely perfectly.
And actually, so far he has.
Pretty good so far, yeah.
Wow.
And he's got this timed out pretty well. We're going to have to, you know, here's the thing, though. A Starport is on the way. And oh, my God, Huck is getting a Robo. Now, this would be not a good choice if Alive had continued this all in with more barracks instead of the Banshee tech.
Wow, Huck, I gotta hand it to this guy.
He's countering perfectly.
I did not know that you could hold that attack. I don't think.
Well, Alive backed off quite quickly because this is a multi-pronged type of thing.
And now Huck's making us dizzy with his sentries.
Yeah.
That are actually doing like some kind of strange mating dance. to the one sentry that's in the upper right.
Just shaking up their snow globes.
Oh no, they're all doing it now. Why is he doing that?
I don't know. Well, the fact that he's going straight into Quick Observer with this against someone going Cloaked Banshee on one base, I mean, this could not be better for Huck. Alive turned around immediately with the rush, didn't commit too strongly to it, and is now going for exactly what Huck is countering, and Huck's going 6 gate. I mean, if Alive somehow pulls this out, he's pretty amazing. In fact, that Observer, will it overlap the Banshee? No, not quite.
Here it comes.
No.
Nope. He banked away. And do we have a second Observer out? No, we don't, do we?
And, well.
But this first Observer will get in there in time to see that there is Banshee tech with no expansion.
The second Observer is actually about to pop out.
All right.
The timings of this could not actually be better. And the Cloak is done. He has the Observer, moving the probes. And now Alive's going to be like, what the Huck is going on here?
WT Huck. Oh, dude, Alive is like so dead at this point.
He
in
is
time.
in such bad shape.
And it's not
here.
that he's actually holding off every attack. That's not why Alive's dead, guys. It's that Alive doesn't have an expansion, and Huck has.
Yeah. I mean, there's still similar supplies, sure, but Huck has a good amount of tech. Alive, he's making a Raven, so this is just going to continue in all-in fashion. Look at that, even a cannon going up. And Zealot Charge is on the way. Perfect upgrade right now, along with the armor. And Alive, actually, instead of going all-in, is assigned to expand. I like the choice because I know the all-in would not work.
Yeah, it would not work. It's just a simple math
I am
problem.
actually so impressed with Huck, man. He's gotten so much better. This guy is just getting so ridiculously good. And down goes that Banshee. Almost no damage truly done.
Totally useless to do that.
The thing is, Huck, he has 6 gates. He has his observers. He's getting upgrades. He has cannons in both mineral lines. And he's upgrading Charge with +1 armor. I mean, the amount his army is going to kill the tech-heavy army of Alive is insane.
I can't believe you just sold the
insane.
bunker. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Huck went for a timing attack. Maybe he'll just play it safe and keep expanding, but, you know.
Well, that would actually be too handsome. He may as well just attack.
I know that's my
Templar
take on it.
Archives on the way. Wow, just so wow at Huck. What an amazing player.
Yeah, he's come a long way.
Certainly has. 20 supply up on Alive right now as Alive's command center finishes finally at his natural.
All right. Psystorm on the way. Look at the good usage of, he did actually give away that he had Zealot Charge. Probably would have better to wait for that, but that'll probably make Terran not take a third base right away.
Yeah, Terran, well, if Terran does take a third, it will certainly be with a planetary. But he does not even have an engineering bay at this point. Psystorm is on the way. Will we be seeing a third base? Will we be seeing a timing?
Maybe he'll do a Contain in a third base. Maybe Turtle in a third base.
Yeah. Well, he can kind of choose whatever he wants to do. Alive right now is moving out. He does have stim, does have concussive shells, does have combat shield, so he's been keeping up with his upgrades.
But if this attack is not actually a pressure, but an actual attack, Psystorm's going to finish the exact second.
Yeah. Yeah, Psystorm finishes up. And,
feedback.
Man.
Oh, my God, he just feeded back.
He back-fed, man.
He back-fed them. I can't believe how far ahead Huck is.
Yeah, making that third next. Perfect timing right now. I feel like I'm just writing an epic poem for Huck, like just talking about how every movie he's doing is perfect, because it is.
I feel like I'm writing like fan fiction for Huck right now, like about how he epically owns the GSL, but actually it's just a game I'm commentating.
Yeah. I'm like so trying to find stuff he's doing wrong.
No, he's just not doing anything wrong.
I don't like how Lady scouted, but it did help him with his minerals.
It did, yeah, I was going to say, like, it's actually crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of Psystorm, a Ghost Academy on the way now for his opponent.
Now,
almost kills that back.
Just so you guys know, if you want to practice Huck's build at home, like on the ladder, this build will not stop somebody who does the same build that the Terran does and sends all his SCVs.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop something like that. It's a skin of your teeth
And
build.
in fact, a slightly quicker move out. the addition of a third Rax instead of the factory. All sorts of things could have possibly gone wrong for Huck. But, of course, you can sack a Nexus if someone goes all in and play a somewhat even game from there. So, I mean, Huck, he knows what he's taking chances with, and he's just countering it very well. Our Terran player, just getting some upgrades, pumping out a ton of units. He's being very Marine heavy right now and making a lot of Ghosts as well. So he's basically going to rely upon his EMPs. There are 7 High Templars in Huck's main army right now, along with 6 Sentries and an Archon. So there's a lot to EMP. But if he can somehow EMP all of that, his army would win. If there were no storms, his army would win.
In a perfect EMP.
A perfect EMP world.
Yeah.
A world without electricity.
Yes.
He would win.
You know, I don't know. Normally, we say when a guy's ahead, he's to get more ahead. But I feel like the amount of times he deflected attacks and punished him, I would have thought a timing attack would have been appropriate.
Well, I like it better the way Huck's doing it. I always feel like you should just get further and further ahead. I mean, he's up to 9 gates at the moment, and he's switching tech into Colossus, which is like, if he gets 2 Colossus out, that army will never win. I don't care what EMPs you get off, it will not occur. So he's actually just preparing for every single scenario. He's making pylons all around the map. Look at that mini-map. We got blue dots everywhere, Tasos.
All right, he's almost maxed out, too. 192 supply.
Yeah.
It's going to be feedback against EMP here.
And, oh my god, he's moving up with these High Templars. And a nice couple snipes. Doesn't lose too much.
Oh, he's got to be careful.
Huck
even if he never gets the EMPs off, I mean, you could storm the army a couple times here. All right, oh, feedback.
Oh, 2 feedbacks. And a storm goes off. Oh my god, Alive, you're so dead. I'm so sorry.
Alive is getting melted right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Just completely
This is actually
brutal.
ridiculous, Artosis.
Yeah.
This is like ownage game of this Codas. This is actually insane.
No, this is as one-sided as you can imagine.
This is more one-sided than a Mobius strip.
far more one-sided.
Far more one-sided
This is
than that.
more one-sided than Flatland, Tasteless.
Yes. All right.
He's like doesn't even need those force fields. In fact, they're bad for him. He doesn't care though. Just pressing buttons and trying to kill him.
This is like the 1A moment here.
Yeah.
I'll let those force fields disappear.
Meantime, a bunch of damaged units trying to attack Huck's base. Huck says no. Warps in a bunch of zealots. I wish I could make this sound more exciting. Well, it is in some ways.
Well, this is basically the end, guys. I mean, this is Huck completely deserved this win. GG.
Wow.
Huck just took out. That is actually Alive as the #1 ranked player in the Korean ladder. And Huck just manhandled him.
Huck actually just made him look like a nubbin.
He made him look like a nubbin. Like a nublet.
Nubbins, man.
Like a nubbling.
That's the end of the pickle that you cut off because it's where the tail came out. That's what a nubbin is.
That is what a nubbin is.
Yes. And that's what he looked like.
Well, this is a nail-biting moment here for Alive. I mean,
he's clearly unhappy with that.
Well, that was actually probably an incredibly shocking game. If you're #1 on the ladder, obviously most of the times you play, you're winning and dominating. And everything you encounter is not too much of a shocker. And I don't think Huck's, excuse me,
No, if Huck
Alive's...
keeps up... No, go ahead. I don't want to talk about Huck more.
No, you go ahead.
If Huck keeps up playing games like this where like I'm having a very hard time spotting anything wrong, little tiny things, but just his play was just so beautiful. It was just everything was well mapped out. You know, he had good plans for every piece of the game.
Well, Artosis, here's the thing. It's a revenge time right now for TSL Killer. He's going to have to take out Liquid Huck now.
He is.
Going into the next game here.
Revenge time?
Revenge.
Do these two hate each other?
They want to kill each other.
Oh, my God.
Well, look at the guy's AD.
Yeah, he's killer.
So we're going to be back after a short break, guys. I am tasting these Artosis. This is actually pretty exciting games, man.
Well,
these have been some of the most epic games I've seen.
Huck is so good.
What the Huck, man? All right, guys. So we'll be back by just about a 2-minute break here at the GSL. Don't go too far away.